you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football. If you want to be a winner, not only have to understand how to win, but to understand how to consistently win.
We're the freaking New York Jets, so we're built for this shit.
That's our brand of football.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Bad football is upon us. We are in the center of the storm. The New York Jets are horrific. This offense is not NFL caliber. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into much more, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nick Shine Show. It is 7 straight losses. It is bad. Let your voice be heard. We had a great day. I'll say that. We had a fun time, as always. But let's kick it off. We got Blitz BK starting us off. We'll be right back.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in football!
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click the family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic. You know what's not fantastic? The New York Jets quarterbacks. Fields, horrible. Taylor comes in, just as bad. Jets cannot find the end zone. The Jets cannot put up points. Whether you've been in the league for 20 years or whether you've been in the league for 5 minutes, teams are scoring 30 points. Week after week. Today, we haven't put up 30 points in multiple weeks combined. My voice is a little hoarse. I apologize. It was fun in the parking lot. It was fun being with everybody. It is not fun being a fan of this team. We deserve better. And you know what I loved seeing today? And this is coming from one of the most positive Jets fans there are. There's very few people that you can listen to who are more positive than me. I loved seeing the stadium empty. The parking lot was empty. We walked up to the gate at 12:42. There was no line. It wasn't 30 people deep waiting to get through like there normally are. We walked right up, handed our stuff to security, went through the metal detector, scanned our tickets, and we were in. There was no lines in the bathrooms. There was no lines at concessions. It is going to only get worse. The greatest message that you can send to this organization is to stop going. And the Jets fans are doing it. A little surprised at the amount of Carolina fans that there were there today. But when you have things to cheer for, You sound loud. Shout out to everybody that came today. Shout out to everyone who I got to meet. Shout out to everybody who I've hung with before, but was thrilled. Outing, a memorable one. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. It was a great time. It was fun. Shout out to people. Thunder Lips and his family brought me a personalized cigar case with my name on it. Appreciate you guys very much for that. Shout out to Metro Funny, getting me a couple cigars. Shout out to Knob, getting me a North Carolina Tar Heel coffee mug. You guys are fucking awesome. I appreciate you. And just seeing everybody have fun together is one of the things that I just really enjoy. I love that. I love watching my friends be happy in life. That's where I'm at. You know, it's and then we walked into the game. I will say this. I turned to Jake at one point. There was 2 minutes left in the first half. I was like, dude, 28 minutes of football. We're not down multiple scores. Never scored. I can't put it all on Fields. Put a lot of it on Fields. He just looks overwhelmed at the quarterback position. He looks as if he's just thrown into a situation that he hasn't been prepared for. They tried. They wanted it to work. It was horrible. It's absolutely horrible. If you are somebody watching college football, if you are somebody looking to the future for a quarterback, we're in the driver's seat. I'm at the point right now. Do I want to win? Sure, it'd be nice to win, right? You want to get one. I'm not mad if we lose anymore. I'm all about Mendoza. I am all about the quarterback from Indiana. How can you not be? 6'5", beautiful touch, anticipation. I mean, Zach Wilson might be better than what we have right now. That's how bad it is. This is just. You keep saying as a Jet fan, it can't get worse. It can't get worse. They got to get better. They're not. They're not getting better. They're regressing. The film is out. Send pressure. I have no idea. I mean, Tanner Angstrand, why would you call anything that has Justin Fields reading the defense with 5 wide? Why would you not have the threat of the run in the backfield? You're throwing this guy to the wolves. I know he doesn't have Garrett, but even when we did have Garrett, it wasn't pretty, folks. It's rough. It's infuriating. You know, the Jets, for the first time in franchise history, have allowed 13 points or less in back-to-back games and have lost both of those games. Give up 13 to the Broncos and lose. Give up 13 today and lose. Defense came to play. You're in the NFL, man. It's not Pop Warner. You score 13. You give up 13 points. You should win the game. This is bad. And Aaron Glenn, I've wanted you to be the guy. I've turned the other cheek with some of your deficiencies as a head coach. Your team doesn't look prepared. You don't look prepared. You look baffled when situations occur during the game as to what to do. You talk a good talk, man, but you are in a wheelchair and you cannot walk the walk at all. You are on pace to get fired, if not at the end of the year, maybe before. If you keep going out there like this week after week, I don't know how you can be retained. Money doesn't matter in the NFL. No one gives a shit about the contract. Owners make anywhere from $200 to $300 million a year. It's not a big deal to write off a coach's contract, pay him, be gone with him. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Nick Shine Show. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. We do have a raffle going on. Don't forget, it's Sunday. It's Shine Time in prime time. We got the Sack Exchange from the Stock Exchange floor. We'll raffle this off next week. Ladies and gentlemen, our first raffle entry tonight is somebody I got to hang with today, Anthony Logerato. I think I said that right. Logerato. He told me how to say it today. I hope I'm right. He says, Nick, it was great seeing you, my friend. This is the greatest community in sports. Greatest community in sports. You're the man, Anthony. Pleasure meeting you, hanging with you again, man. Eric Kelly, super chat before the show started, said, hey, Nick, nice to meet you. Thanks for holding my bag at the tailgate. Now, what he means by that is we kept the bag in the truck during the game. I wasn't holding his bag or his bag, either way. But I digress. Team Curry, who I met today. It was Horace from starting the We Want Tyrod chant. Yes, for those of you who were up top and who participated in that, good job. It worked. We got him. Just because some dickhead named Nate recorded the last 4 times it was said to try to besmirch my name. Again, seems to be a weekly topic for him. Fuck him. Barney Miller, super chat. Thank you, sir. Jake said I'm a fraud because I can't watch anymore. Today I saved my eyes and listened to the radio. Guess I'm half a fraud. I don't know. Can't take it. I'm not going to say you're a fraud. People deal with trauma in different ways. Being a fan of this team is traumatic. Being a fan of this team is painful. Being a fan of this team can be infuriating. I get it. I understand. I am not going to tell anybody how to get through pain and trauma like the New York Jets. You do whatever you got to do to get through the Sundays, man. They are going to be miserable. They are going to be embarrassing. They are going to be infuriating. You do whatever you have to do to just get through it. That's what I recommend for everyone. Find your peace. Find your zen. Some of us will tell our wives or spouses or girlfriends, hey, you know what? We can go apple picking next Sunday. Hey, you know what? You've been wanting to go to your sister's. Why don't we do it at 12:45 next Sunday? Gives a shit. We're 0-7. 0-7. We don't have an NFL caliber offense. We run the ball, and then we stop running the ball. And by the time we start running the ball again, it's too late. I don't get it. But Thunderlips, thank you for the super chat. Great seeing you, Nick. You have a rocket arm, hanging, bro, and can overthrow many 13-year-olds. Super fun today. Yeah, I was just saying that. Myself, Jaden D'Angelo, and Knobcraft were at the Woodbridge Brewing Company, and we were smoking cigars. I was like, you know what? Best part of the day was that last part of the tailgate when we were all hanging out and just throwing the ball around. That was fun. Next time, we'll just do that. We'll go to a restaurant. We'll party in the parking lot for hours before the game, folks, and then just keep playing. We'll do 7-on-7s. New York Jets. God damn the New York Jets, man. I don't even know where to go with it. I don't know what to say. I will just say you guys make it all worth it. Doing the shows, putting the event together. Shout out to Jake and Matt Volpe for putting the ticket purchase together. Shout out to Tailgate Joe for hosting our event. It was a lot of fun. But this team doesn't really deserve our loyalty. But I'll keep giving it. Yeah, I will. I'm going to tell you, if I bring you on, no bullshit, none of that fucking screaming and yelling and cursing and using the fucking words that you were using before. You got me? Give me a thumbs up if you got me. Hold on 1 second. Big fellow with a super chat. Nick, I might be delusional, but if we hit on a QB, get a wide receiver 2 and a safety to complement more, we aren't that far away. We do need a new coach too. Yeah. It's you go get Mendoza, you go get another wide receiver. Get a safety, get another defensive lineman or edge. I don't think we're far off, man. You see it. Look what Jackson Dart brings to the Giants. They're putting up 30 points in multiple games since he took over. They beat the Eagles. They just played with the Broncos on the road. I mean, a quarterback, of course, there's 69 of you here watching. Thank you for being here. Hit the like button if you haven't already, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers on the channel. Appreciate you guys. But I think offensively, man, you get another receiver to complement Garrett. You get a quarterback that gets the ball out. Mason Taylor can make plays. I don't think we're far off, man. A quarterback can change a franchise instantaneously. We just got to get the quarterback to do it. I will be hard pressed to find anybody better than Mendoza. I don't want to pick 4th. I don't want to pick 6th like we did for Jamal Adams and Leonard Williams and Vernon Golston, where we had 6th when we traded up for Sam Darnold to get the 3. I don't want to pick 7th like we did for Membu. I don't want to pick 11th. I don't want to pick 18th or whatever we did for Deron Lee. 12th with Copels. I want number 1. I want number 1. You have to be bad enough to get good. And that's our opportunity. That's where I'm at. I don't think everyone will have my mindset. But that's where I'm at right now. Call link is there. Call link is pinned. Tell me what you think. My voice is a little hoarse, so I would appreciate some of you contributing to the show tonight. My buddy Snowball, Jets Worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, go subscribe to his channel. It says season ticket holders, take the hit, burn your tickets. Don't sell them to opposing fans. Screw Woody. Love you, Nick. I love you too, buddy. It's great seeing you as always. You and we had Snowball, and I heard Snowflake. So shout out to you and Paul. It was great seeing you guys. Oscar the Grouch, member for 11 months. I don't care if you got to trade back into the first round to get him after we take our quarterback. Carnell Tate, wide receiver, Ohio State. Book it, Nick. Hey, we need another weapon. This wide receiver core is not good enough. Nobody can get downfield. It's it's rough. Jerome says the New York Jets, we love them, we hate them, we can't live without them. This is true. This is true. Hold the line with a super chat. Who do you want with the number 1 or number 2 pick QB wise? I am all in on hashtag mayhem for Mendoza. It's Mendoza or bust for me right now. I cannot envision any scenario where the New York Jets have the number 1 pick and they hand in any name but Mendoza. I was talking to Jake, the big fella, and others at the game today. Last year, we did a Shiner draft weekend. We rented a house down in Ocean City, New Jersey for a couple days. We have the number 1 pick, folks. Load up the cars, road trip. We're going to Pittsburgh. We get the number 1 pick. We are going out to Pittsburgh as a group, and we're taking over the NFL draft. We don't get to enjoy games. It's mid-October, and we are discussing the NFL draft. Let's go enjoy the draft together. But hold the line. Thank you for the super chat. Cuca Lake Jet fan, 14 months member of the channel. Thank you. Like a low-level streetwalker, been used to too much to where I'm dead inside. That's it. That's it, man. Thank you for your support, buddy. I appreciate you. Hold the line with another super chat saying, I've heard he's not too mobile. No more. I want a killer from the pocket. To me, Mendoza, my NFL comp is Justin Herbert. He's got the big arm, can make all the throws. He's not the most mobile guy, but he's mobile enough. He can move, he can run the RPO. I like his agility, but it's not his greatest ability. There is no way in the world I want to draft a guy that we have to hope and pray that he develops into a pocket passer. I want the guy who from day one can kill you from the pocket. For me, today, that's Mendoza. I don't want a guy who, well, we got to teach him how to read a defense. We got to teach him how to anticipate a throw. We got to teach him how to get velocity to get the ball out to the perimeter. No. No. It's prototypical quarterback size. He's got a plus arm. I'm right now, I mean, this might change by April, but right now, mayhem for Mendoza. If we lost 7 games, it's fine. I'll lose fucking 8, 9 more. Big fella with another super chat. Thank you, buddy. If we would have locked Fields in the blue tent, like I said, we would have had a shot to win this damn game. Yes. But Taylor played the whole second half, man. Put up the same amount of points. We had 3 in each half. So it wasn't like it was a complete difference. Jets Worldwide, member for 14 months. Fernando Mendoza, 0-17, 15 letters, 1 space, and 1 exclamation point. Hell, whatever it takes. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Gypsy says play calls were horrible. They were. Running the ball to start the game, 5 yards a clip, and then we just decide, let's air it out. Missing throws. I don't know. I feel that when you put Fields in shotgun, you just kill your offense. I get it. Fields' arm can kill your offense. Blitz, who should we hire next? Offensive minded coach, track record of developing a quarterback, track record of calling plays. You're going to hear McCarthy. You're going to hear Cliff Kingsbury. It's, I don't know, man. I don't know. We just, I don't know. It's, man, 0-7. And now the defense is playing fantastic the last two games, and we can't even get close to a win. You know what sucks? I had Peter Pins put in a bet for me. And so far, I've hit every game. It would have been a $30 bet to win 2,300. The only one I didn't hit, I took the over in the Jets Carolina game because I thought they'd put 30 on us. And I thought we'd get a touchdown late. It's 42.5. We didn't even get near it. Fucking Jets. Fucking Jets. 25, member of the channel for 11 months. Thank you, sir. I love Mendoza, but I really don't know if I can trust the staff to develop a QB. We are already the team where QBs come to die. And if you had your shot with Fields, you had your chance to make Fields look good. You had your chance to make Fields look competent. You had your chance to do what you said and say that the coaching was an issue for him. You kind of put the nail in your own coffin with failing so bad and making Fields look worse. As of right now, you can't retain these guys at all. You can't. Can they change it? Sure. Can they change things around? Yes. Nate sent me the video from the parking lot. Nate's popping videos in right now. Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Folks, it's bad, man. I gotta smile because if not, I'll go crazy. Team Curry, thanks for the tailgate, Nick. Everyone in the chat is awesome except Beast. Love Big Fella's draft idea, but what happened to Fields since week one? I'll tell you what happened. Week one, we caught people off guard. Week one, we committed to the run. We ran it 39 times week one. I have said for months, my key to success for the New York Jets is 40 rushing attempts. The best we looked was week one. We ran it 39 times. We've never run it 40. We haven't won a goddamn game. Coincidence? I don't think so. Hold the line with another super chat. Sold me. Can't take chances. So you're for the tank. I'm not for the tank. To me, the word tanking means you're good enough to win, but you don't. We're not good enough to win. That's the truth of it. That's just the truth. A tank is a team that, all right, we could win this game, but man, maybe it's better if we don't. The Jets are trying to win. Aaron Glenn's trying to win. He's just not good enough to win. Justin Fields is just not good enough, the quarterback. And for all the shit talk we had to hear about the great Aaron Rodgers, hey, Justin Fields was 4-2 last year with that team. You're the same fucking thing. And then you're going to get smoked the next Sunday night against Green Bay. So, Aaron Rodgers, suck a dick. Suck the one that was on Bobby's show yesterday. Blow that out the back of your head. Always infrared. Dude, can't let this get me down, man. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give this guy a chance. You better have a goddamn smile on your face. I don't want misery. I don't want anger. You understand me? Give me a thumbs up. No, not you, Beast. I was talking to Alan. What's up, Alan? Alan, great points. You're on mute, dude.
Sorry.
Best call ever, ladies and gentlemen. That was Alan. That was his best call he's ever made to the channel. We will never hear from him again. That was absolutely poetic, Alan. That best call ever.
I deserve that. Couple of comments. Just want to address some things you mentioned, as well as talking about the fire sale, the impending fire sale. First, the only way I look at 2025 currently as a success is if they go 0-17. You could not allow this owner the opportunity to think or mull over the opportunity of keeping Glenn or getting rid of Glenn. This team needs to completely bottom out to the point where when New England comes into town in December, the building is 90% Patriot fans. Honestly, that's
It'll be more.
what needs to happen.
It'll be more.
It might be more,
Alan,
yes.
Alan, this stadium looked like this today. I'm telling you, Alan. I don't care what they announce.
What was it?
attendance
Was it
as.
like
I would say
25,000, 30,000?
it was a packed preseason game.
Okay.
It was a Jet Giant preseason game.
Yeah.
It was. There was no excitement. There was no cheering on third down. The only person who cheered on third down was Peter Pins, and he banged the chair, and the two ladies sitting next to him was like, "Can you please not do that?" It was a funeral. We're going in the escalator on the way up and when we enter the game, and Jake looks at me and goes, "Jet chant?" I'm like, "Who the fuck wants to do a chant?" I'm like, everyone looks somber. Alan, the game didn't even start yet, and everybody looked somber and sad and down and defeated and dejected. You know why? Because the tailgate was over, and we knew shit was about to get disgustingly bad.
Yep. As far as the head coach is concerned going into next year, you see, I think this is a one and done, honestly, with Glenn. Glenn continues to show that this job is a little too big for him. Actually, a lot too big for him. I was so hoping for Mendoza to come along with his head coach to be the Jet coach, but Cignetti re-upped with Indiana, got his 8-year extension at $11.6 million per. So congratulations to him. I don't want Mike McCarthy. I really don't. I don't need a retread. I don't. I know he's won.
You want to roll the dice with another first-time head coach?
I'll tell you what. Honestly, the coach that would make the most. There's two other coaches that would make sense to me. You see, I think Joe Brady has really learned a lot since he got the OC job in Buffalo, but I think he's tailor-made to replace Zach Taylor in Cincinnati to coach.
Oh,
Joe
I think
Burrow.
Joe Brady is the one that takes over for McDermott when he fails again.
Maybe.
How do you
I
keep
think he
riding
goes to
McDermott?
Cincinnati. I think he goes to Cincinnati. The one coach that you mentioned that makes the most
Alan,
sense.
I have a question. Wait, real quick. I have a question for you. Do you consider me a friend?
I do.
All right.
And I don't like a lot of
consider you-
people, so that's pretty good.
I know you do. I appreciate that. But let me ask you a question.
Sure.
How the hell do you come to the game today and not even say hello to me? How are you
I know.
outside protesting and you
Yeah.
don't even come say hello to me?
I know. It's kind of rude. I usually
Shame
that
on you.
sign should actually say 1-16. I did not say 0-17, but close enough. Yeah, close enough. The guy that makes sense to me in terms of his ability to develop quarterbacks in the past is Cliff Kingsbury, because he's developed Jayden Daniels. He's worked with Kyler Murray. He worked with Pat Mahomes at Texas Tech. And I don't think this job would be so big for him. I think he'd really enjoy the challenge. But the only way it works is if there is a quarterback in this draft that he wants to tie himself to. And it might be Mendoza. It might be Sellers, even though I don't think Sellers is remotely close to ready. I think Sellers, in my opinion, should leave. Look at your fucking.
Why were you saying 0-16?
I said 1-16 on Jake's show.
Yeah, but look at your name. Your name says Heis Mendoza.
Yes.
0-7
know.
to
I changed it.
0-17.
I did. I changed it.
All right.
Yes.
Well, that's why he made
Yeah.
the image based off of your
I don't know,
screen name.
whatever. Yeah, I'm batting 1,000
And
today. So
and we all know that I do not like agreeing with Nate, but Nate points it out too.
I know. Yeah. You have to spend time with that guy.
With Nate,
Yeah.
we hang in the same
Yeah.
groups. You
You
know what
cannot
I mean?
spend a
It's-
lot of time
We're,
with that
we're
guy. That guy,
cordial to one another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And-
cordial's the right word. Yes.
Yeah. It's
So I would
Not as
if
bad as watching Charles eat though. And Nate's not.
Charles must be ecstatic watching his Danny Jones win his 6th game in the 7 games. So that's pretty good.
What
He
was
must
with
be-
those yellow uniforms today with the Chargers?
Yeah, it's a little weird. Yes.
He says Nate dog. Nate is my dog.
So again, as far as the season's concerned, the only way it works is if they go in 0-17, and it forces Woody's hand to fire this coach at 1-0. I did.
That's the worst
honestly,
thing in the world, right? The worst thing in the world for us is if we win a couple meaningless
And
games,
they will.
It gives hope. That's the
Yes.
last thing we want right now is for this coaching staff to have hope. And
I think
now,
they're. Yeah.
I'll say this: after the last 2 weeks, I don't think any of us had Steve Wilkes being the best coach on this team after week 5, and here we are after week 7, and it's like, holy shit, Steve Wilkes might as well just run the offense too.
But what's
I-
crazy, in my opinion, is I don't think we're the worst team in our division. I really don't. I think the Dolphins are completely imploding to the point where I'm shocked.
I said at the game when I saw 31-6 Browns that
yeah,
McDaniel get fired tonight or tomorrow morning, the latest. I think
I
by about
totally
9,
agree.
10 o'clock tomorrow night, fired.
and the problem is they have Tua on the books next year. If they want to cut him, it's going to cost them $99 million. So they're a little screwed in that way. Now, as far as the fire sale is concerned, Brees Hall cannot see the field again as a Jet. He just can't. And I know people are hoping that he comes back next year. He's not going to want to come back to this team. It's sad, but he just doesn't want to come back. Let him go play for the Chargers, be successful there. Maybe we can get a 4th round pick for him, but it's time to move on. Quincy can go. They can trade his brother in the offseason. That's pretty. What?
I'm getting pictures and videos sent to me of the day, and
Yeah.
I'm just cracking up.
Yeah,
It was a fun day.
I bet you it was. Are you going back to the stadium this year? You can't be, right?
Dude, I'm driving to Cincinnati this week.
I,
I leave Saturday morning. My son wants to go. Dude, listen, is
the battle of
son's
the
17.
AARP quarterbacks, so you
My-
should be excited for that.
my
Yeah.
son is 17. He's gonna get to the point where hanging with dad's not cool anymore. So he wants
That's
to go on
awesome.
a trip with dad. I'm
Yeah.
down. I told him though, the second we hit Pennsylvania, I'm taking his phone, I'm throwing it out the window, and then we'll get it on the way back. I want 48 hours with him with no phone. That'll be very, very nice. But
I worry that next Sunday, after the 2 13-point defensive efforts, I think they're going to get blown out next week. I really do.
yeah,
I would not be surprised if T. Higgins and Jamar Chase have big games next week. I really won't.
I mean, yeah, Sauce has a concussion, and now we got
Yeah.
the road game, so you're probably looking at Sauce out for next week.
But
It's
do you
very
agree with
unlikely you come back.
Do you agree with me that Brees Hall should not see the field again as a Jet? He's not coming back next year. He's just not. He's not.
I mean, you got this game, and then you have
Yeah,
the
but-
bye, and then you have the trade deadline. I would maybe.
But why even risk
know.
it?
I know
Why? It doesn't make sense.
because it's not
He got
guaranteed.
hurt
The offer,
today.
it's not guaranteed the right offer is going to come in. That's why. But
What's the difference, honestly, between a 4th and a 5th? I understand it's 1 round, but there's really no difference, honestly. I'd rather trade him now before losing him for nothing. And I think Quincy's next. I think he's a perfect fit in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I think Quinnen should go as well. I don't know if John Simpson has a market. If they don't trade it, if they don't sign him, he can go too. Honestly, this should be it will be a fire sale between the Jets and the Dolphins on which players they'll be able to get rid of. Like
Yeah.
the Dolphins are going to
There was a
trade.
report that came in that teams were interested in Waddle, but the Dolphins weren't
The
interested.
Giants were the
so
one
that
team they
might
were talking
be-
about.
That might be them driving up the price to say playing hard to get since there's time before the deadline.
Yeah.
But we'll see. There's plenty of time to talk about projecting the
But-
future, but right now it's sad.
But bottom line, you just need to lose out. You just need to lose. You cannot allow Woody the opportunity to think twice.
Yeah.
At 2-15.
Yeah.
2-15 is pitiful. I get it, but unfortunately, 2-15 gives him an opportunity to think, "Wow, we won 2 of
Yeah.
our final 3 games." You
You
just
know what
need
I'm
to
rooting
go-
for? Forget Jets wins. I'm rooting for every team with 1 win to win their second game.
Every week
That's
I
more
go on
important to us
Tankathon.
right now, right?
Actually,
Everybody with 1 win your second one. So in case we win a game, we're still
New
where we are.
Orleans plays Miami in a couple of weeks. That's the game. I
Yeah.
think,
And we play Miami and New Orleans. So
we do.
we can help our case or we can hurt it.
But as far right now, you could tell strength of schedule. It's between us and the Dolphins for the worst strength of schedule. Even the 1-win teams in Tennessee, Baltimore, and New Orleans, they have a huge advantage on us in terms of strength
Yeah.
of schedule. I look at Tankathon all the time when it comes to
I'm
that.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure.
honestly, they just need to lose out. It just didn't work. It didn't work
Yeah.
with this coach. He's not ready for this
It's-
opportunity.
I'm there. I wasn't there in week 4. I'm there now.
Yeah. And
After being at Miami was week 3 of the last 4 games, and seeing how bad it is in person, the Miami game, the Cowboy game, this game,
it's over. It's
yeah.
just, it's over. It's
I
sad.
I see a team, but Alan, thank you for calling. We'll talk soon. I see a game plan that is almost blindfolded, throwing darts at a board on what to do offensively. I don't know how you have Brees and you don't put the entire game plan on his shoulders or on his legs. I don't know how you're not getting the ball. We haven't run a screen the whole year. The one time we do try to run a screen today, it was the most predictable play, and Carolina sniffed it out and saw it coming, and I forget who was quarterback at the time. Just had to throw the ball into the ground. It's the lack of quality play is bad. And 2 weeks ago, I was saying that I'm okay with Angstrand, and I like the scheme, and I like the way the direction he's going, and I wouldn't mind him developing a young quarterback. But now I'm off that train right now. I'm off, and I'm okay with everybody going. Who would have thought that Wilkes would be the one guy now that we're saying to keep? But ladies and gentlemen, I got someone for you right now. He's smiling ear to ear. He has a question for all of you. And it's not if your kids are there. It's not if your pet is around to say hello to. What question do you have for everyone?
What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? This game was embarrassing.
Wait a minute. I set you up for your patented question and you don't say it?
What's the patent? I don't have the patent question. You know, how's
How
the
do you
game
always
today? How's
come
the
in
game?
every
How's the-
show?
How's the tailgate? How's the
No.
tailgate?
How do you start every call in? Hey, can you guys
Can
hear
you
me?
guys hear me? Can you guys
Yes,
hear me?
there we go.
That's one. So this game was embarrassing. Joke. Absolute joke. The Jets are horrible. Every time the Jets are like, oh, we can't be any worse. The Jets are like, hold my beer. Joke. Absolute joke. This game was embarrassing. The Jets lost the Panthers 13-6 today. Embarrassing. You know, our defense played good. You know why our defense played good? Because the Panthers are crap. They're not even that good. Bryce Young is not a good quarterback. Andy Dalton is the most mediocre quarterback in the National Football League. Our offense was horrible. Justin Fields, you know, he was like holding the ball for 6-7 seconds. He got sacked on the play. Horrible. Our defense, the only reason it played good is because the Panthers are not a good team. I'm sorry. You know, it was a low-scoring game. That's the only reason we're one score. The game was within one score because the Panthers are not a good team at all. You know, the only good thing about our going so far, you know, he's 2-0 in challenges, you know, 2-0 challenges, you know.
I know. Now,
He's embarrassing. You know, we should want to. We should want to done Glenn. You know, so far from the looks of it, I think Aaron Glenn looks like a one and done coach. You know, people are like, and you know, on Jake's show, people are like, oh, a lot of people are trolling Jake. Oh, why are you so negative? I'm not negative. I'm speaking the truth. You know, I'm normally like give a coach 2-3 years to turn around this Jets team. Aaron Glenn just looks like the most incompetent coach I've ever seen. Aaron Glenn's gonna make excuse. Oh my God, I was on the 2021 Detroit Lions. The Lions under Campbell. The thing is, Campbell is an offensive coach, and the Lions didn't have any talent. This Jets team has tons of talent. Sauce is on the team, best corner in the league. I mean, Quinn's on the team. Quincy. We have like 8 of 11 players here on our defense. You know, on offense, we have Garrett Wilson, we have Brees Hall. Yeah, maybe our wide receivers are horrible, but he gave away Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams had 3 touchdowns. You know, he wasn't the problem. You know, he gave away Aaron Rodgers, who was like 22nd meeting. You know. And I was like, you know, I never on the show. You know, all these delusional Jets fans like, oh my God, Aaron Rodgers was a problem. No, he's not. Our defense is terrible. You know, maybe I was on your show like back in March, but I was all in for keeping on Aaron Rodgers and Devontae. I was in for keeping them.
now I have a question for you.
But
You just recently followed me on Instagram, and I followed you. And
Yeah.
I come out of the game today, and I get to the truck, and I sit down. And you know the first thing I see?
what?
I see that you send me this picture privately in the DM. Tell us what's going on here. Tell us who this lovely lady is, Max. Let me know.
Man. Nah, this is at a party. This is at a party with Michael Howe. And this is with Josh Gorsiga. Like now, this is at a party from last year.
Nice. Is that Mrs. Max?
Yes, that was me. And I was next to Mike Howe in that picture. Yeah, this is me in the Yankee sweatshirt.
No, that's not the Mike Howell that I know.
Yeah, that's Mike Howe. Like, come on.
That's not Mike Howell. That's not the
No,
Mike
kidding.
Howell that I know. That's not like, no, that's not the Mike Howell I know.
Oh, okay.
There's a different Mike Howell. He's like 6'4". That's not him.
Oh,
But
okay.
who's the lady?
Nah, it's just some random lady, you know. Was he like a current Rowan soon, or was it like a former?
Max pulling randoms. I like it. I like it.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, you're living a college life, bro. Good for you.
Yeah, sounds good.
Are you you're gonna be a dad anytime soon? You getting that?
Nah, I mean I'm a colleger. I'm just a sophomore, you know. You know, Nick Sean.
All right, man. I respect the game, Max.
Sounds
Max,
good.
you are you're one of one, bro. I love
Sounds
your
good.
energy. I love your fandom. Keep it up, bro.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Talk soon. Max. Maximizing his college experience. Oh, can I zoom in on that? Ladies and gentlemen, this was just sent to me. This was a shot at the tailgate. You see here, we got Dre. We got Blitz behind him. In the bottom right here, we got Metro and his son. We got me, Tom Ace, Genergy. And then we have Cho and his cane. And then there's Luppy right here, chugging a beer. Good times. But Cho had a ton of questions. Hope everything worked out with him getting back. A couple super chats I missed with the call-ins. Forgive me. Hold the Line says, more so, are you rooting for L's? I'm not rooting for L's, but I'm not mad when they happen. That's the best way I could say it. I'll go into the game and I'll want to win. And then the game starts and I'm like, we're not going to win. And I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to throw my hat. And I'm not going to slam my fist down on the table watching the game. It's just where we're at. Mike These Nuts with a super chat. Is Glenn really trying to win, though? You can't show incompetence to this level without it being legit. We are looking at legit incompetence. He's over his head as a head coach. And I hope the Johnsons realize that. I hope the Johnsons act on that because this is not fun. This is not fun as a Jet fan. This is about as bad as it gets, man. In a day and era in the NFL where offense is easier than ever before, the rules are built to help the offenses score. Guys come in, rookies come in, they're putting up 30 points week after week after week. We can't do it. We can't score when the team is trying, when the opposition is trying. We score points late. We only get points when we have great field position and we only need 15 yards to kick a field goal. It's bad, man. This is not a product that this organization can be proud of. And we've had horrific products that we put out there year after year after year. This is this is rough. This is rough, man. We don't do anything well offensively. 6 points in an NFL game after 11 last week. 8 of those were given to you by defense and special teams. This is an awful, awful product. Hold the line. You should be as big as Jake. I think you're good. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate your support and the kind words. Jake says, did you see the game today, Nick? I did. Was there a game? Did the Jets show up? Oh, man. It's almost impossible to go this many games and this many drives without scoring a touchdown in the NFL. But here we are. Blitz says the Knicks will win a game before the Jets. At this point, people might be opening Christmas presents before the Jets win a game. This is bad. I don't even know what to say, guys, in terms of the game, in terms of the offense, in terms of a vision. This is everyone might have to go. How can you be the New York Jets going in to 2026, drafting a quarterback, and as an organization trying to call fans to sell tickets? And that's what it'll come down to. When the New York Jets, and I think it's November, late October, November, they start sending out to season ticket holders that you'll get an email about renewing and putting a down payment for the following year. Those fans have to be vocal. Those fans have to say, I will not renew these tickets until I see who you have in place for 2026. That's how you affect this. Having a YouTube channel with 300 people trying to start a rebellion won't work, Charles. The real voice that needs to be heard is the dollars. The season ticket holders that have had their tickets since the 80s. I'm going to see what you do first. You need to put a better product out there before I renew my tickets. That's how you get action. That will get to the front office. That's something that Woody will hear. That's the only way. And if you're somebody who says, oh man, I got to have season tickets. I got to be able to get to the game. I want to be in the stadium. There was 35,000 empty seats today. You can go to the game and save money. You want to pay $65 for seats in the upper deck? You could have paid $40 and walked in down low. Security wasn't even checking your tickets to walk into the lower bowl. They don't give a shit. They know fans aren't showing up. There's plenty of open seats. They don't have to worry about who's in the right seat. It's rough. It's rough. But folks, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. A lot of viewers on this channel who aren't subscribed. Yes, the big fella with the biggest win of the day pulled up to the parking gate, couldn't find or didn't have a parking pass. And finally, they're just like, all right, go ahead, bro. You're good. Go ahead in. Because they didn't want him holding the line up. So for those of you who might want to try that in the future, maybe it works. But that was a big win by the big fella. And big fella, you were not alone. Chris B was there in spirit, and he had free parking also. This game, I mean, how are you going to get upset? I think the expectations just have to be lowered to a 0. The amount of touchdowns we score. When was the last time we scored a touchdown? Garbage time against Dallas? Thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Yes, thank you, everyone, for all the love this weekend. You guys are the best. I love this community. Call lines are open. You want to call in, let your voice be heard. Like I said, hit the like button. It's Sunday. All raffle entries are doubled. Next week, we're giving away the Sack Exchange from the Stock Exchange floor photo. All 4 signatures are on it. Gifted memberships, super chats, $5 and up. Get you on the wheel, folks. Tonight's the night to get your raffle entries in. I don't know what's worse. The Jets' offensive plan or just going to this game. It's all smoke and mirrors, man. Jake pointed out, he's like, it's too much. The music in between every play, it's not a fun experience. It's forced. It's fake manufactured energy because the fans don't have any. Third down. Everyone's just sitting there. There's nothing to cheer for. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, first best part of the game was the music. Tom, you're 100% right. 100% right. They would cut the song off at the good parts. Yeah, even that. They play the worst part of the song. Throw Arian Smith at wide receiver too. Yeah, I mean, what does that do? Oh, my eyes are dry. I don't know, folks. I'm at a loss for words with this. I don't even know where to go with the Jets anymore. Call lines are open. There's 75 of you here watching. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button. If you want to get in, now is the time. If not, I am going to go to bed early. I got to wake up early tomorrow. Bring Knob to the airport. Nacho. Knob. Yes, big fella. Thank you. Another wide receiver on the Jets tried to catch it with his body. If he goes up like an NFL wide receiver and snatches it with his hands aggressively, he's got a touchdown. He waited for the ball to get to his body, and the defender was able to get the arm in. Horrible play. I hate body catchers. Use your goddamn hands, man. Hold the line. Another super chat. Thank you. Of course, the Jets passed up on Dart. I wanted him. I get it. I think Membu's the right pick long term. And now that you're going to have the number one pick, or should, you go get the quarterback now and you bring him behind a better offensive line. And when you have the quarterback getting the ball out, they're going to respect the pass, and then you open up the run. It's the way it is, man. It's a quarterback can change your team instantaneously. It can energize a fan base. It can revitalize people who've been down and out and dejected for so long. The New York Jets. The New York Jets. Yeah. It's rough, folks. Now, I know I should have mentioned this earlier. Boomtown is not able to make it tonight. So if we don't get any other call-ins, like I said, my voice is hoarse. I do not want to completely lose it. Shut up, Nate. No reason to type. We know you want that. Everyone knows.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
But ladies and gentlemen, we will get through this. If people call in, we'll keep the show going. Of course, gifted memberships, super chats. Nate, some of those videos I got to check because there was music playing with the DJ. I can't just play the videos. Let me say, I will. All right, this one, I can mute it. Hold on. I'm on it. All right, folks. Here we have. All right, let me get this out of here. Move you over here for a second. I'm going to put this here. Here we have the matchup of all matchups. We have Peter Pins guarding Gary King III. And Gary puts on a Breece Hall-like spin move on him, folks. Peter with a crazy leap. Let's see that again. I don't know what that leap is right here. And Peter just skips through the air. Why aren't you playing it? Yeah, Peter, this crazy. Playing defense with the book bag with White Claws in it is a little wild. Yeah, he got yeah, Peter did you know what though? I will give Peter some credit. Peter got so much better at throwing a football than he was last year. He threw the ball pretty well today. Oscar even cooking him. Rick Kent, very good point, sir. The great Rick Kent was there today. Rick, always a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we need a side by side. I did, Carly. I did coach him up a little bit. Nate had a friend. He had a friend who'd never thrown a football before, and Nate even goes, "Go to Nick. Go to that guy right there. He'll show you how to throw a football." I go, "Put your hand out." I put the ball. I go, "Bring your arm back. Let's fling it down." Kid threw the ball nice to start. So his first throw was pretty good. Yeah, Tom. Big difference. Big difference. I think, as they say, Peter's been in the lab. Oh, you did. Yes, you did say that. Thank you, Nate. Very kind of you, even though it was probably heavily sarcastic. 69 of you here watching. But folks, I'm tired. It's that time.
Now let's go to What Did We Learn Today? Courtesy of Nick Shine.
All right, folks. Drop your What Did We Learns. We're going to wrap this baby up, and I will be sleeping in probably 15 minutes. Maze with a question. Should we be alarmed that their 20-somethings cannot throw a ball? You know what, man? They're too busy smoking a bowl than throwing a ball. Do we have any What Did We Learn? I missed out on a lot of sleep this weekend. Chris B, you go outside, you record yourself throwing a football and send it to me. I'll play it. Very good life advice from Carly. Don't drop your toothbrush in the toilet. Very good. Excuse me. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Nick Shine Show. Thank you for watching. Thank you again to everyone who made this weekend so special. You guys are awesome. I hope everyone had a great time. We know the Jets suck, but we know time and time again, this community is unmatched. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you again for all the love this weekend, all the wishes. It means a lot to me. But ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. I am definitely taking tomorrow off. Be back Tuesday. Have a good night. God bless. Be good to one another. 0-7, baby. Getting closer to Mendoza day by day. Chris B, I learned unfortunately our New York Jets did not win today. Team Curry, I learned that the turf sucks at MetLife. Tom Ace, phenomenal time. Thanks, Nick. Jets Worldwide, I learned how to get free parking at the stadium. Make sure I got all the super chats. Thank you, everyone. And Nate. Where'd it go? Oh, I don't have it here anymore. Damn it. Damn it. I had a good clip to play. Fuck. I cleaned it up and I got rid of it. And this is something that you didn't hear all day today. Good night, folks. God bless. Yeah, I don't even know what to say anymore. Talk to you guys Tuesday. Blitz, send us out of here, buddy.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in fumble.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show.